Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. I'm just going to show you, I love the clone tool and I know I've made plenty of videos, but I kind of came up with one that might be the best one yet to kind of show what the clone tool can do. I'm going to take this object and I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, but I'm going to move the center rotation to this node. Then I'm going to rotate it 10 degrees. Okay, we get that little sliver of stuff, so we're going to put green in there. We're actually going to move it away for a second. We're going to delete this. We're going to put it right back. We are going to clone it. We're going to go to Edit and Clone. Now, I'm going to move it out of the way, and this is our clone curve. This is our control curve. So we need to move it out of the way and then move this out of the way. Now, one thing about it, you can't make this no fill. You can only make this no fill, and it'll make both of them. Now I'm going to use I normally don't use it in a video, but I'm going to use the transformation docker. Since we rotated it 10 degrees, I move the rotation there. I'm going to go to Windows, Dockers, and Transform or Transformation, depending on which one you have. I'm going to get to the rotation. I'm going to rotate it 10 degrees, and we need 36 to make that 360, but we already have one, so we're going to go 35. And in that quick, it did that. That kind of encompassed our clone. But you can see all these different items. Then that's pretty neat as far as itself. But if we take the shape tool on our clone, let me zoom in where you can see both of them. I'm going to select both those, and I'm going to add. I've added a node. And watch what happens to my drawing. Add a node. Add a node. And you could you don't want to change the sides too much because they're touching, but you could change this. We could grab both these nodes, go up to Windows, Dockers, and Corners, and we can round that off to like 1%. And look, well, you know what? It didn't do it. That's a first. Huh. So maybe the clone tool can't do that. But anyway, you could just keep going. Just try not to, stay inside the lines of the other ones so you won't mess it up. And you could just keep going and going and going and get whatever you wanted. And then if you wanted to, you could take this and make it blue. That's kind of not very cool, but let's make the outline white and then make the inside blue, and look at that. And you could still go from here and do more. One thing I've never tried is the interactive fill tool on a clone. And look at this. Tell you what, we'll go red, but then we're going to put yellow on this side. And not so much. Yeah, get a little gold into it. Come straight down, move it over, get a little gold right there in the center more. Now, and as other ones, if you get rid of the clone, you get rid of all of them. So what you have to do when you're finished is just take all of them and go to Object and break the 37 objects apart, and then you can get rid of your clone. Anyway, I hope that gave you a little bit of knowledge, and thank you for watching.